Yes, guys, welcome to my channel. Today, I want to talk about unemployment in Africa broadly. This is the biggest problem facing every one of us, at least most of us know. Even if you're working, maybe you have a brother or a sister or a friend who is unemployed. So, it's a bit tough, You join school, study for so many years. I was in school for 24 years. I got my degree when I was 24. So look at that. You go to primary school. There is nursery first, primary, secondary school, study through all this, and then what? After when you're done, you're expecting a job, literally. Like, that's what you're supposed to get, but that's not the reality for most people in Africa. Most of the people that finish school and no job to do. So, giving an example, in my city where I stay, in Juba, South Sudan, you find lots of youth now unemployed. Most of them are just doing manual work because they have to make a living, and high rates of crime, because when people are unemployed and they can't provide for their family, guess what? They'll find other activities to do. So very high crime rate in the city. People abuse drugs. Lots of kids now, all they do, they just smoke, they drink alcohol, just because they don't have anything to do. So this is the biggest problem, and it affects people mentally, because when you finish, you're so excited during graduation. You're like, yeah, this is it. I'm done with school, bright life, good things are coming. I'm going to be a star. I'm going to be rich. And then reality hits you. Year 1, nothing. Year 2, nothing. Year 3, nothing. I have siblings now, brothers and sisters, who are not working, and they graduated almost 2 years ago. So this is one thing that our governments need to look at. Yeah, they need to find ways for this to be fixed. Like in Juba right now, people who are working, uneducated people, are the ones working, yet the educated are on the streets. Like, seriously, how is that possible? Someone who is educated is on the streets, and someone who is not educated is working. So, lots of things. Definitely corruption is the major cause of all this. So people end up in positions where they have maybe big companies and they only employ their family members. And then you have all these government officials looting our resources to other countries instead of investing in the country, building schools, building hospitals, building companies that can also help. And this factor of connection, people, please, let's stop this nonsense about connections. You are the HR manager, you get someone has an CV, he's educated, he has a degree. Why not employ him? Which other kind of connection does he need? I thought the connection is a CV. So let's try to help the youth, because the state of the youth in our country now is really, really bad. It is very, very, very sad to see the youth lingering around like they just don't have anything to do. Most of them have lost hope. Only a small minority, small fraction of people are working. So how will they be able to take care of their family? How are they supposed to grow? So my plea to the young people also, some of them now who are studying, maybe some of these courses that are saturated, like the arts. So I try to encourage them to do maybe practical courses. Let's get into something practical, tailoring, construction, plumbing, hair, these ladies who make the hair, makeup. Yeah, these are the industries that are doing well now. So let's try to create more schools, vocational schools that can give practical skills. Let's tailor our education system to suit the nature of the country. We are a developing nation, so most countries in Africa are all developing, and our education system doesn't match the actual things on the ground, So theoretical system of education is not favoring our country and also the continent. So the government needs to focus more on vocational education so that people can get the skills, electrical, the wiring thing, people who can work on solar, designers, architects, like real hands-on stuff, the people who do, they call it phone repair, these are things that are manual. So if the youth can take that kind of route, at least you'll be self-employed, you'll be able to add value to the economy, and in turn, you get paid. So yes, the government definitely has to do most of those things. It has to do those things because this is the only way to have a brighter generation. Let's stop thinking about the short term. We have 100 years to come, 200 years to come, and also industrialization of the economy. Basically, if you look at countries in Africa, most of them, they don't even have electricity. The coverage of electricity is very small. Internet, all those basic needs. So if we have industrialization, with many industries, it can actually employ the youth. They will be able to work, maybe assembling cars, working in sugar factories and all that. So industrialization of the economy can also help to create more jobs. Our African leaders who love going outside for medical treatment, maybe they should also start thinking of creating hospitals that are good in the country so it can also employ our youth. Create schools here, build big schools instead of taking your kids outside. Build good schools in your country so they can study, and also it will create employment for the people in the country. So guys, that's the message I have. Anyone who's unemployed, please don't give up. Find something you can do. I'm sure everybody has something that they can offer. We're all valuable, so find something you can do, even if with your hands. Go out there, do something. Yes, maybe go to a construction site or learn some skill. Ride bikes. We have, rickshaw, something. Just do something that can add value to society as you wait for your opportunity. But that is the biggest problem right now. So our government and in every country in Africa, we need to really look into this thing as a serious matter, because the youth, if they are not doing well, then the future will not be bright. So let's help our youth so that the world will be a better place. Africa can be able to catch up to the European and the Americans. Peace, guys. See you.